Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to go over the question, should you or should you not purchase the archer kit? So far in the game we only have two archer kits, and the first archer kit is the original one, which is this one that we're going to be talking about right now, and the Vanessa kit, which is the one that supercharges the bow and does a triple shot. So first things first is we're going to go over a small overview of this kit, then I'll let you know some pros and cons of this kit, then you will be able to decide whether or not this kit is worth it for you. So first, let's go over the overview. So you already know that this kit is available for purchase in the kit shop for only 399 Robux. So the description for this kit is that it gives you a 20% projectile damage and access to a tactical crossbow in the item shop. So what is projectile damage? Projectile damage can be a spell or any ranged attack, anything that travels from your character and hits an enemy. So this means that your sword or physical attacks will not receive this bonus. And the very cool thing about this is that the 20% bonus damage does apply to a regular bow and a regular crossbow. But as a matter of fact, BedWars developers have removed the regular crossbow from the item store, but only for those who have the archer kit. Since people were accidentally buying the regular crossbow, which costs 7 emeralds, by mistake instead of purchasing the tactile crossbow, which only costs 6 emeralds. And I must admit that I was one of those people. In one of my older videos showcasing the archer kit, I made that mistake, so thankfully since they removed it, I won't have to worry about that anymore, and neither will any of you guys. Okay then, so let's talk about the tactile crossbow. This crossbow is the best bow in the game since it provides a longer range distance and deals way more damage. So at the moment, this crossbow only costs 6 emeralds and can be purchased at the item shop. However, you will need to purchase the armory in order to get access to it. And for those of you who don't know, the armory costs 4 diamonds. Keep in mind though that this could probably change in the future since they have been nerfing and buffing the archer kit since it came out, with things such as, it used to cost like, I think it was around 10 emeralds in order to purchase a tactile crossbow, and it also wasn't in the armory, and now it is, so they changed it up quite a bit, so just keep that in mind. So let's move on to the pros and cons of this kit. One of the pros of this kit is that the 20% projectile damage applies to regular bows, so you won't have to wait mid to late game in order to purchase a tactical crossbow and then receive that benefit, which is extremely good because this way you can start using the regular crossbow to hit people and you'll still receive that 20% projectile damage. Another very good benefit is that the projectile damage stacks with any other benefit that you receive from other teammates and enchantments. So as you know, the Axolotl Amy kit gives a damage bonus to her nearby teammates, so that damage bonus that she gives helps you out too. Also, the enchantments that you receive from the enchantment table also go towards the arrows that you shoot. So imagine shooting an arrow with your tactile crossbow, then on top of that add a 20% projectile damage, then an enchantment of a fire spell. And if you can land a couple hits on a player, you'll take them out immediately. So now that I've mentioned the tactile crossbow, let's go right into the descriptions of this item. So this crossbow does a base damage of 50 hit points. Now compare that to a regular bow, which only does a base damage of 20 hit points, and that's even after the fact that you have to fully charge it first before you can even get that base damage. And keep in mind, the tactical crossbow doesn't need to be charged, nor does it have a charge bar like the way a regular bow does. So if we have the tactical crossbow's base damage of 50 hit points, then we add on top of that a 20% projectile damage and an enchantment onto it, you will become unstoppable with the archer kit. Okay guys, so those were some of the pros, so now let's get into some of the cons of this kit. The first con with this kit is the fact that the tactile crossbow is expensive. If you have to buy the armory, which is 4 diamonds, and you guys know that the 4 diamonds in the beginning of the game can make or break whether you win or not, because those 4 diamonds can go to something more useful like team upgrades. Then after spending those 4 diamonds, now you have to come up with 6 emeralds as well. That alone is a very difficult task, especially for those who are using the archer kit. You don't exactly have defense benefits like other kits. The only benefit you have as an archer kit is just that projectile damage, which, let's be real, that doesn't exactly help you out in close range fights, nor will it help you out as you run around the map trying to pick up those 4 diamonds or even just pick up the 6 emeralds alone. But nevertheless, let's just say that you finally purchased the Tactile Crossbow with those 4 diamonds spent on the armory and the 6 emeralds that are needed in order to purchase it. So here comes the downsides to this kit. The majority of the damage you do has to be from a distance. If the enemy closes in on you, well then there isn't much that you can do other than fight him off with a sword, which can suck, especially if the person you are fighting is an aggressive kit like Freya, Axolotl Amy, the Uzi kit, and the list goes on. These kits are meant to do better in close range combat. Not to mention, the kits that can jump right in your face, such as the Jade and Void Regents kit. So putting all that information together, the overview, the pros and the cons, what decision do you make? Now, this kit, in my opinion, is for the type of person that prefers to keep a distance between themselves and the enemy. While this kit does make it a bit difficult to run around and pick up diamonds and emeralds, it is pretty fun. Trust me, you will have a blast. The damage output that this kit does with the tactical crossbow is so crazy good. So with all that being said, in my opinion, it is so worth it for you to get it. So guys, that wraps it up. Let me know down below whether or not you are or aren't going to buy this kit. And thank you so much for watching.